critical aspect of running the jet offense. Now, you'll see a lot of double wing teams who hang their hat on the rocket play. We just happen to hang ours on the jet. You got to be good at one, and this is where we chose to go when we put the offense in. Everything we do, guys, evolves around running or being able to run the jet sweep, our 238 or 338. It's an outside running play designed to stretch the defense horizontally, trying to create vertical running lanes. And if we're having success on the outside, if we're having success getting the edge, it's going to create some really good running lanes for us back inside. We probably run the trap as much as anybody in the state of Mississippi and have success with it because we're able to have success running the edge. Some distinctives of this: the wingback receives the handoff at full speed as late as possible. The playside guard pulls and leads and blocks for the wingback. Now, the good thing for offensive linemen is we don't attempt to block any first-level defender in a playside 3-tech and back. And I'll show you this on the diagram of the play once we get to that. Some positional points of quarterback. And, guys, I'm going to kind of run through this pretty quick so we can actually get to the play there. Quarterback's going to take the snap of the ball and reverse pivot all the way to where his back's to the line of scrimmage. The ball is going to be actually snapped at the outside leg of the backside guard if the halfback's receiving the handoff, okay? And, again, he's running full speed. He's going to read the playside guard. His landmark, once he receives the football, is hash number, sideline, and don't fumble the football. The fullback's always on the midline track. The right wing back, as we go through this, I'll show you again on the diagram in just a second, is he's going to point out number 2, no false steps, and get his face mask across with his hands. Good wide base, beat him to the punch, and seal him off. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the diagram, and I can tell you all these things as you're looking at the play. For us, this is a red formation. The tight end is to the right. We got a wing in a 1-by-1 set, a wing in a 1-by-1 set. Actually, he's the wing, and he's the halfback. Our wing goes to the tight end, and our halfback is away from the tight end. But he's in a 1-by-1 set here. And we're running 338 versus an odd front here. So it's the jet motion to the left. Now, the snap of the football actually is going to be on the outside leg. We're going to take the football here on the outside leg of the, let me get the pin here. We're going to take the football, we want to snap it on the outside leg of that guard right there. Now, if he's running full speed, the handoff should be made somewhere in this neighborhood right here. If this gentleman is full speed and the ball is snapped here, by the time the quarterback receives the snap, the handoff should actually be made here. Now, we're not blocking anybody from a 3-tech back, okay? They can't make the play. If you're running this thing like you're supposed to run it and the timing is down right and we're snapping that thing at the outside leg, these guys from here can't make the play. So we're telling our guys on the backside, we want to scoop release inside, work second and third levels. If nobody's on your track on the second level, get downfield. And what we do in practice is put cones down here. We have a cone drill with our backside offensive linemen trying to get downfield and block and give us some help down there. Now, for diagram purposes, this gentleman right here actually was supposed to be in a 3. He looks like he's in a 4-eye, but we're going to say he's in a 3 right now, okay? So we're not going to block him on the speed sweep. When we come to the line of scrimmage, every single time you'll see our guys block out or point out number 1 and number 2. So the tackle to the weak side is going to come to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to point number 1. Number 1 to him is the first man on his immediate left on the line of scrimmage. That's number 1. Number 2 would be the second man, and this halfback would point him out. If we were running the play to the other side, the tight end would call out number 1, which would be him, and the wingback would call out number 2, which would be the second defender outside. So if we're running 338 and we look at this play here, with the ball being snapped where it's snapped, this gentleman's in a 3-tech, he's not going to make the play. So we're going to reach 1, we're going to reach 2. Now, how do we get there? We're asking our halfback here to take a 6-inch read step with his left foot, make a crossover step with his right foot, and his aiming point is the outside number of the number 2 defender. Then once he gets there, he takes his left hand and tries to put it in the armpit. And in a perfect world, we're going to get this guy turned back to the inside, and we're able to hit the sideline from that point. Now, what we get a lot of times is an imperfect world, and we get the safety or the forced defender running hard, forcing us upfield, and we can't get him turned back inside. That's okay. The technique is exactly the same. I still want my face on the outside number. My hand still goes under the left armpit, but if I can't get him turned, I'm just simply going to drive him here. Now, this pulling guard, his job is to find the cheeks, the butt cheeks of that halfback. Anytime he can pull out, if he sees both cheeks pointing at him, he's going to turn up in the hole and find somebody. If he doesn't see the cheeks and this guy's hips are here, or he's got them turned back to the inside, then he's trying to get outside, and that's where we're running there. Okay? That's what we're trying to get out of this. So what we're looking at here is we block one with him, we block two with him. If the guard sees both cheeks of the halfback, he gets back in the hole. If he sees the halfback forcing to the sideline, let me change that. If he sees both cheeks blocking out, he gets in the hole. If he can see this guy on the reach, he continues on the outside track. Now, we're asking this guy to get his hand on the back of the guard and just kind of guide him along. And when we're having the most success, that's exactly what happens there. So red 338 versus a 5-2, that's how we would block that play. Another formation that we would look at here is a red over, and all we've done in a red over is take our X and bring him strong and split him to the strong side. Red over plus 238. Now let me throw a plus and minus in on you real quick. Something I picked up from Wes Elrod a few years ago in trying to get an extra blocker on the edge. If we're trying to get an extra blocker and we want to move our fullback, we will plus him. We'll plus him to the tight end side and minus him away from the tight end. Now, his alignment is not quite as wide as what you see here. We're telling him to take his crotch and split the inside leg of the tackle if he's in a strong set. If he's in a weak set, a minus set, we do the same thing on the weak side tackle right there. That's what we're trying to get him to do, and he gives us an extra blocker on the edge. Now, as far as what we're trying to accomplish up front, nothing changes. We block it exactly like we block a 5-2. But what we're seeing here against a 4-3, just a straight 4-3 look is the end man on the line of scrimmage is he's going to find one. Our tight end is going to find number one. Our wingback is going to find two, and there it is right there. So when they come to the line of scrimmage, he's going to point at one, he's going to point at two. They're going to do the same thing on the backside. It's not going to be a giveaway. He's going to point at one, he's going to point at two, whoever the second defender out is. Now, as we start the play, once again, with our cadence set, ready to go, the ball's going to be snapped on the outside leg of the backside guard. Perfect world, everything's snapped, timing's good, nothing's going to happen. He will not make the play if everything's run full speed and your timing's down the way it needs to be. He won't make the play. We're going to outrun him there. So everybody that from our tackle back, we're going to scoop, release, and try to work the second, third levels. Remember, we're not blocking anybody from the three back. They can't get in there. And if you catch somebody that wants to get in your back pocket and make the play, there's some things you can do there to set him up and create some huge holes back inside. But we're running red over plus 238 again. We got our tight end blocking reaching one. We got our wing back here that's reaching number two. Our guard's read is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. He's reading the cheeks of the wing back. He sees both cheeks facing him. He gets in the hole. If he sees the guy make the turn, he continues on the outside track. Now, the beauty of the plus set is we have an extra blocker with our fullback right here. He's going to help us out. He's going to help us out by getting on the edge. What we see so much of, we're seeing a lot of this where these guys run in the alley. We got a guy unaccounted for there. So we get another blocker on the edge with a fullback, and that helps us out tremendously right there. So this is one of our better plays. If you have trouble with a corner defender in there, your outside flat defender in there, you can get him out of there if you go over with your X receiver. This is another way we run our jet sweep, and we call this simply red duck. Red duck, and this is versus an even front. This would be 338. All we've done is taken our fullback. We've taken our fullback and moved him right there. We leave our halfback here. We move our fullback in on the outside, and we do this because we don't want their blocking assignments to change. The only thing different than this and the minus set is we just simply started him here. He's still got his same blocking assignments. Guys, this guy comes up here. He's pointing out one. He's pointing out two. he's got the next guy, your fullback's got the next guy off the edge. Even if he's lined up here or if he's lined up here, he's got the next guy off the edge. It's a pretty easy way to get another blocker out there. Okay, perfect world, we make the snap off the backside leg of the backside guard. The ball should be handed somewhere in this neighborhood. We're not blocking anybody from a 3 back. Nobody gets blocked from there, okay? We're asking these guys, once again, scoop release inside second and third level, and we're counting on guys. We like to watch the film and see how many guys we can get downfield engaged before the ball carrier's down there. So that's what we're looking at. There's our fullback. There's our halfback. We block 1. We block 2. And again, his read is the same. He's looking for cheeks of this guy. Which way does he have him turn? Okay. And this is an empty set out of our tight bunch formation, again running 238, which is our jet sweep to the right. Now, one of the things that we've been able to do, this is a great 2-point play or somewhere inside the 5-yard line. You know, if we got to have it, this is a play that we're going to run. We've had a lot of success inside the 5, particularly on a 2-point play, running our speed sweep out of the empty set with a tight bunch set. Now, what we're doing here is we flex. We're actually going to flex our tight end 4 yards. He's got a 4-yard split right here between he and the tackle, the play side tackle. There's a 4-yard split. We're taking our fullback. Again, this will be our fullback right here, and there's our wing back there. Now, the blocking rules are exactly the same, guys. He has 1. He has 2. We've got him all set. He's going to get on the edge for 3. The next defender out, and then we've got our play side guard pulling. Once again, he's trying to read the cheek of the wing back blocker there. Our play side tackle is going to scoop release if he doesn't have cover. It's second, third level. Center back to backside tackle, they're going to scoop release inside and get second, third level. But once again, he's in a 3. We don't block him. Perfect world, he's not making the play. So this has been a really, really good play for us, again, inside the 5-yard line. It gives you an extra blocker on the edge with your fullback, and it hits really quick. There's a lot of bodies flying around, and sometimes he kind of gets lost in the crowd. So this is a good play for us, or has been for us, inside the 5.